Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with SF1 GP1 Sunday Night Racing. I am alongside the famous SF1 Goomba. Goomba, how are you doing tonight?
Good.
Cheers for helping me with this, Ryan. So we
right.
have, it looks like 15 drivers tonight, Bahrain. Unfortunately, GP2 did not get the race yesterday just because Xbox was having server issues. So hopefully these guys get the race, and I know these guys are looking forward to racing. Just making sure everything's set. So, I know a couple guys weren't around. I know Eke is not going to be able to make the race for a little bit. Sam, Eke, yes, my name is Beer, is out. He, I think, he's on work. But we do have a lot of fast drivers here tonight. It's going to be quite incredible. I think since we only have 15, these guys are going to be able to pop their setups on and retire out of Q1. So, save that on the dashboard. All right. There we go. So what are you looking forward to tonight, Goomba? Anybody gonna stick out for you, like SF1 Coatsy, Hilly?
Oh. To be honest, I haven't really watched GP4 race yet.
Haven't watched IS.
I haven't watched them
Mario
yet,
has retired. You're in for a one heck of a race, I'll say that. These guys they're very clean and quick. Leclerc goes out. I am following the comments tonight, guys. I figured that out. Hilly has retired. If you did not follow last week, Goomba, I'll fill you in. OTR, Phoenix, and Leclerc had a duel to the end to finish the race, and OTR did win in Australia. Then it was followed by Leclerc, and I believe I can't remember who was third. It was so close. So a lot of these guys retiring. I will say, good shout out to have Umpy and Andrew back in. I know they missed last week. I'm gonna make sure I post this on the page. Everybody knows. Let's go. Just waiting on Umpy. There we go. That was quite a quick Q1.
Very different to GP2s and GP3s.
It's up to the numbers, I think.
Mm.
So on to Q2, where the strategy starts to play. I know with this track, if you put super softs on, they're not going to last long. So I'd be interested in seeing if these guys, most of them, qualify on the softs and then go to the mediums.
Well,
Sounded.
I know in GP3, some people, at least, I remember who, but at least one went on to mediums.
For
In GP2.
Q2.
2? 3. Numbers are
Okay.
mixing up in my head.
So let's see what these guys are going to fit. Couple mediums. Couple mediums. I see there is two drivers that are opting for the soft, Hilly and William. My dog is being a butthole right now. I apologize. There we go. Now that's out of the way. Okay, so who was first out? I'm going to take a gander down. Guys in the comments, maybe you guys would know. I am following it now. So, Williams there. Santos just got out. Raisin is... Okay, he's coming down. Andy's on the back. Humpy is following, I think it's Raisin. Yes, okay. Oh, there's a whole slew of cars with these guys right now. Daigoro rooting for his team. His fellow drivers in IS. Careful, guys. Easy. Okay, there is... Phoenix is on the backstretch. Ooh. Collision with Wanabizo. Or Wanaboy. No, Wanabizo, that's how it was, sorry. I'm still learning these names, as you guys can guess. Absolute rooting for the Haas, as you should be, Absolute, since you are in a Haas. So I think it was the Toro who was first out. Sector 3 yellows. I think somebody might have been pulling over for the drivers.
Yeah, it might have been a
Looks like
Hilly. Yeah, he's
looks like
letting
Andy.
people go.
Don't worry, Absolute. So I think Andy is the first SLR Andy guys to set a lap. So we'll stay on board with Andy. He is on the Super Softs too, I noticed. Maybe a quick shout to try to pull himself into Q3. Can the Super Softs help him do that? I know I would have more of, I guess you would say a little bit of knowledge, but we didn't get to run our race yesterday, so I'm kind of going off of last season. And I know these Super Softs, they're quick, but they do not last very long. So Andy sets a 128.1, followed by Phoenix at 31.2. Leclerc on a set of mediums goes a 27.7.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, these guys are quick. William pops in. Ooh, these guys are all putting times in now.
So that 127 is like a good time
pits.
for me on Supers. Jesus.
Sos pulls it in the pits. Andrew J.S. Thomas is in the backstretch. I think who will be the next cross? I think Coetzee. If he doesn't pull in the pits. Andrew's in the back, but I think he abandoned. So Coetzee comes across the line now to set his flying. Goes 128.5. On a set of softs, not that bad. I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if Phoenix was held up, or if he's going for another one here. There we go. Phoenix pulls it into the pits. He's not going to go for another one. I think Raisin is on outlap. Andrew is pushing.
Yeah, I think Hilly's going to set a lap.
Mario. Hilly gets himself stuck up there at 127.8. Currently 12 viewers, guys. Appreciate it for tuning in. A couple of guys are away tonight. So Mario's pulling out now. Keeping on board with Andrew. So I think I gotta come up with a different name. We'll just call him JS tonight because Andrew and Andy are a little too close. Sebastian is watching. So Andrew is on a flyer now. Let's see. Oh no, he actually completed 130. There's so many cars going out right now. So Lascelles is coming out. Raisin, I think, is going to set his time. No, he's now going to put a lap in. Sitting in the pits. Absolute on the out lap. 8 minutes. Leclerc sets the quickest time on mediums again, 127.6.
Oh, God.
I don't know where he finds it, but
GP like this high. Jesus.
So Lassus either moves out of somebody's way or went really wide. Mario's still in the pits. Absolute. Gotta let a guy through. I think that is Andrew J.S. Thomas. Yes, it is. A lot of these guys still putting laps on. Umpy opts for the softs, I think.
Yeah, there's
I'm
still
half
4 to
tempted
set
to
on that yet.
I'm half tempted to say I think if you get 128.5-ish, you might consider yourself safe unless... Oh! Absolute crashes. And that is qualifying over for Absolute. I don't know what happened.
The only place I really crash on is Death Corner on this one.
Raisin gets himself into 5th at 128 flat with mediums. Interested to see if what Absolute has to say about that. So Phoenix really far out on the bottom. He is going out for another lap though. Cheers guys, 15 viewers, thank you. Currently in Q2, the strategy Q qualifying I like to call it. Sebastian asks how we're doing. I'm doing good. Sebastian, hopefully you're doing good as well. We've just started. Phoenix looking to improve on his time. Lassus is looking to set a time as well as Mario. Really solid showing from handicaps, I would say. I mean, I know he did that lap on the super softs, and now he's out again on a set of softs. Oh no, it's Jamie. I'm sorry, Jamie. I have to learn you guys' own personal Twitch handles.
Phoenix was the fastest on the softs.
So yes, Phoenix puts himself on top. That is more like the Phoenix I've seen. So Mario is the only one to yet set a time. And we have a couple guys in that drop zone. Lewis, one of them. Wanabizo is one. Andrew J.S. Thomas is one. And like I said, Mario. Can these guys get themselves into a Q3? I think Mario's going to push. He is on the set of super softs. Wanabizo is...
He is.
Done.
I'm just looking at his ERS. It's still only on high. He's not running full ERS yet.
And I've just noticed Wanabizo has done 5 laps already on his set of super softs. I don't think they're going to last much longer, especially if you go into the race with those. You might want to think about trying to improve on a set of softs.
Oh, Mario's going in pits.
Kimmy's watching as well. Cheers, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are having a lovely evening. Big Mo, aka Johnny Sherbert's in here too. So Phoenix retires from the top. I think he's pretty safe.
Yeah.
At 27.1. He's 5/10 quicker than Leclerc right now, but Leclerc did go on a set of mediums, and now he's come back out on a set of softs.
He's setting those times on mediums. I'd hate to see what he can do on bloody supers.
Right? I don't. It's amazing. I can't even understand how these guys find the pace that these guys do.
I'm sure most of these people are using like proper steering wheels, pedals, gear shifts.
I'm a wheel user myself, but I can't really. I don't know what it is. I think it's just come down to time. 126.8 for Leclerc. If they're setting a 26.8 in Q2, I happen to wonder if Q3 qualifying time is going to be pole 126.4, 26.3 maybe.
Close to the 125s.
That's true. Yes. Actually, you're right. 125-ish. So Sauce retires. A couple guys retiring now. Amadeo is going out for another one. A couple of guys looking to try to get into Q3. Andrew J.S. Thomas is out. Mario still not set a lap. I wonder if he's had invalidation here and there.
Hilly's coming out on the fresh supers.
Would you risk it? I don't know. I think he's relatively safe.
I would have kept it because his best lap was only on 2-lap-old softs.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to start on these.
If I was up that high, which would never be possible, I would have stuck with the softs.
I wouldn't say that. I think there's gonna be a resurgence of Goomba here soon. Umpy Lumpy took a very nice little shortcut. I think he's trying to get to the line. He's left for the last minute though. He only has 30 seconds to get around. I don't know if he's going to have time to get out. He's only on the backstretch now of the DRS zone.
No, I think what he's done there is he's realised he hasn't got enough time, but he's put the supers on to feel how they'll be in the race, or for qualifying for Q1, Q3 numbers.
So qualifying is over. We're gonna keep it on the guys who are in danger at IS Lewis, Wanabizo, Andrew J.S. Thomas pulls it into the pits and calls it. So he's gonna start maybe 13th unless Mario can actually put, himself into a good position here, bang out a good lap. Must be a frustrating qualifying section. Mario's pulling in. Andrew J.S. Thomas pull. So Lewis retires himself and stays 11th. So can any of these two drivers pip Amadeo? Oh, somebody does. And they get through. So we lose out Umpy. We lose out IS Amadeo unless he can get himself in. Here he goes. He does. Oh, gee.
Wow.
He puts himself top. So there you guys have it. Andy Caps, Umpy Lumpy, IS Lewis, Andrew J.S. Thomas, and Absolute are the ones that are knocked out. We lose in Q2. We are on Q3 then. Now, should I say, our founders, Hilly and Coatsy, both get themselves in.
He only just
the legs.
Two positions.
He'll be ecstatic about that.
Mm.
Cheers, Kimia. Thank you. It feels a little different not being able to run yesterday and then doing the stream. I will say that. Kind of miss not racing.
Well, neither of us two have raced this weekend.
It was. Oh yeah, that's right. You were away.
So I don't mind. I don't like Bahrain. If anything, I'll probably be the one that crashed out on a death corner.
So Raisin does have that 5-second or 5 grid spot penalty. So the best he can do, hopefully, is grab pole and start 5th. So Amadeo goes quickest, Leclerc, followed by Phoenix, Wanabizo, Raisin, Hilly, Lassos. William gets himself in. Good shout. Coetzee and Mario get themselves in. So, the exciting qualifying everybody looks for. I quite like the strategy in Q2, just to see what drivers are thinking, what they're going to try. But now we are on to whoever's quickest starts at the front. And we have a car out. Who was that first? William goes out first, so we'll keep it on board with William. In the Renault. Actually, I should say, good shout for Renault. Both Renaults. Both Renaults make it into Q1 or Q3.
And a Force India. I think the only Force India that came out today.
Oh yes, we are missing IS go on.
The only thing I want at the moment is Hilly to finish in the points, because he'll be the only Force India this week to actually score points.
Yeah, I don't have a GP3 partner, so or a teammate, I should say. Salvas are a little empty at that corner, so we'll keep it on with William.
The Ferrari and I can never get there's a Red Bull coming out. Yeah. Or Toro Rosso.
So Raisin.
Yeah, it's a Red Bull. Okay.
I'm just keeping it on William because he is the first out. Getting ready to start his flyer now, with a couple guys coming out to right up in the pit exit. So they're gonna want to keep an eye out for William.
Yep. It's going to be a very
they don't run.
traffic-heavy track at the moment. So everyone that is in is out.
Oh, there's a lot of guys right in front of him. Yes, guys, be aware there is a car on the flyer. These guys are usually really good about it, though. Can William connect with a good lap here? Getting some TV time for himself. I'm sure he's going to enjoy this.
Back end coming out there.
That is always a tricky corner.
I hate that.
The car dropping down a hill. I actually like this track. It's definitely a little more trickier than previous years' games. Like this corner Williams going around now is the car just gets so loose. And if you touch the curb, you're just going to spin out. As I think it was one of the drivers of GP3 did.
Yeah, my team. Gordon did.
Oh no. Oh, that's right. So Williams going to set his lap now. 127 flat. Followed by, I think, Lassus is going to do it. I don't know if he's on an outlap. He was on an outlap. Leclerc, I think, is going 126.5.
I looked away from the
Racing
screen and looked back up, and Williams just stopped on the track.
Mario 127.5. Oh, Phoenix goes quicker at 124. Times are starting to come in. Hilly gets himself a 127. Wanabizo, Soa, Amadale. I think Amadale is closest.
I think Mario spun. He was facing the opposite direction of the way he was meant to go.
Watching on board now with Amadale, what can he put in as a flyer? Like I was saying a couple times when I do these streams, I know for myself, if I get myself into Q3, it's important for me to do like the benchmark lap where you go out and get a lap, because I find it, Amadale goes quickest, 126 flat.
Oh.
Holy
Getting close to the 125s. They've all warmed up their super stuff now.
Wanabizo. Sauce gets himself second. 26.4. Phoenix, I think. Is he on another flyer? He is, but he doesn't have much bet. No, he's going to pull it in. But like I was saying, the benchmark lap, I usually try to get out and do it because I noticed last season and this season, well, not mostly this season because we're only one race in, I don't have a very good time with the second lap in Q3. I always seem to invalidate it.
I've hardly invalidated my laps, which I find very... I used to always invalidate them. No matter what I try.
A little bit of a... yeah. A little bit of a non-team play between Coetzee and Hilly. I saw Hilly pulling a toe from Coetzee. Can Hilly improve? I think he'll be a little upset with Coetzee being in front of him. So we have about 5 minutes left. I think a lot of these guys will come out with 2 minutes to go and then pop in that last lap.
No, there's only the founder there at the moment.
Go, Ice Spirit. So can Hilly get himself in there? I know Goomba's rooting for Hilly here. I think he's going to pull it back in. I think Coetzee's going to pull it back in as well. Mario's coming out. Oh, Mario gets the TV time for the moment. So Mario is looking to improve. Comes out a little early. That might be a good call. If he chucked a little bit more fuel in, he'll have a cleaner track. That way he doesn't run into traffic. I'm buzzing for this race though. I'm kind of glad you get to watch this race, Goomba. You might actually want to do more GP1 streams. These guys are incredible. Like in Australia, some of these drivers were side by side in places I wouldn't even dare trying to be side by side. So Mario starting another flyer now.
Oh, he's got to be careful here, he's just coming out.
He does have some leeway as Mario's going around the tight right-hander now.
Both runners are coming out.
Coetzee coming out.
And I think, yep, Leclerc's coming out as well.
So we will stay on board with Mario. So currently, as it stands, though, I got to remember that Raisin has that 5-place grid penalty. Now, because he got into Q3 and he's currently 6th, would that place him in 11th?
I believe it might, yes.
So he's going to want to improve if he wants to stay in the top 10.
Which means he's got to beat Leclerc. Unless Leclerc gets the faster lap. I've got the stream open and watching and reading the comments as well.
Did I miss something in the comment section? I'll have to look. Go, Power Ranger. Nice one. I'd like to know who they're considering Ice Spirit. That's a good one. So Mario is, I think I bumped it by accident. Mario is cut out. Hilly, William, Amandale has come out. Wanabizo's come out. Phoenix has just come out, so he's going to be, I think he's going to be the last guy to make a lap. Can Amadale grab his first pole? It'll be interesting. I know he's quick.
I just want to see what Leclerc can do, if he can do like that faster lap on mediums.
All top 5 of these guys are going to be, I think, within a shout of getting a pole from each other. So
Which reminded me of GP2 last week. I mean, I'm pretty sure like, I think it was like top 10 were like all in the same second of each other.
Yeah, I'm not a... GP2 is definitely a lot closer this season. You definitely have to have your wits about. I was even surprised I got into Q3 last weekend. So who is first? I think... It's hard to tell. Let's see. Coatsy on the backstretch. Hilly. Amandale right now. Starting his lap, I believe. Asus. OTR Phoenix. Wanabizo. I think
Coatsy faster. 126.7.
William Pipson for 6th. Raisin coming around now, I think. He's going to leave it for the last second. Can he improve? Goes 5th, so that puts him 10th currently. Clerk retired. Amandale stays on. Oh, Lasos gets provisional pole right now. 126 flat. Amandale not far behind. Can Phoenix do anything?
Those 2 people retired on track. Can't do that.
Oh boy. I think because it's the end of the session, though, I don't know. Wanabizo gets himself in the second. Leclerc and OTR Phoenix are slowly falling down. Phoenix still on track. Leclerc has retired. So who is... I think Mario's run out of fuel. Coatsy, who's going to be... Stay on board.
He's definitely not.
Amandale slows down before. I think he just... Phoenix, can he get pole? Goes for pole, 126 flat.
Jesus. Yep, top
William
4,
abandons.
5.
I think that's it.
7, 8.
That's it. Phoenix grabs pole.
The first 8 are all in the same second.
I told you, these guys are quick. Mario's retired from the section. Oh, it cut off. All right, so that is 2-3 over with. Next, these guys will have a 5-minute complimentary break, and then it's on to the race. You know, for the guys that didn't make Q3, I think that was actually a pretty quick session. So OTR Phoenix grabs himself the provisional pole for Bahrain, followed by Lassus, Wanabizo, Amundale. Leclerc gets 5th, but I think his strategy in the race be on a keep your eye out for him. I think he'll be up there. Raisin, I think now with that grid penalty is going to fall to 11th, but that puts William at 7th, Coetzee 8th. He does pip Hilly for the higher spot. I'm going to have to tease that guy for that. Mario gets 9th and Hilly in 10th. So these guys will have their 5-minute break, and then there will be 5 lights, and away they go. I'm going to try to calm down because these guys are going to be flying. Hopefully nobody readies up. If you drivers are watching, please take your 5-minute break. Don't ready up. Pick your strategies, and then just do a little bit of relaxing. Yeah, like I was saying though, these guys are quick. I can't even get close. I can't even get close to that time in a time trial, but I think everybody knows that.
I remember what my time was in time trial. I'm sure I was in the 128th.
128. I was probably a lot slower than that, to be honest.
No, I don't like Bahrain anyway.
So what would your favorite track be?
My favourite track would, I don't know, it would have to be at least France is up there. I do like France.
I think a lot of people actually, there are some people, actually I'll retract that. You either love France or you hate France. I know
I like
a certain somebody.
And Germany is there as well, just because I had a cracking race on the last season. Well, the failed season.
I think that was the race that Beer, Sam, and myself were covering, and we all looked at it, or kind of were talking to each other, and we're like, I wonder what Marcus is doing right now. Because I know that you guys have been practicing together, and Goomba, you were on fire that race.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, Jesus. I'm so glad I picked up a good setup for that track.
I actually was not looking forward to this race yesterday, but I started doing a little bit of practice right before the servers kind of crapped the bed. And I found myself to be quicker. Oh, somebody ready up. Okay. So, formation lap. Let's hope everybody's back. I didn't catch who did ready up.
Oh, no. No, everyone's moved. No, everyone started.
Okay. These guys are ready to race, apparently. So everybody's in the car. That's good. Hopefully everybody had enough time to get their strategy going.
Renault's got a bit close there.
Absolute starting from the back. It might be a good strategy. Let's see tire-wise.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're all on soft.
Even Absolute, that's a... Maybe he wants to gain. He doesn't want to lose too much time. That might be actually good decision. Unless he didn't have time to select a setup, or not setup, but a strategy, I would say.
I'm sure they've had enough time.
Get ready for it, Goomba. It's gonna get kicked off soon.
Starting at the back, I would have chosen mediums just so you can last a bit longer and stay back from all of the carnage at the front.
Drivers watching and listening, if you guys are watching, I always like to say this, especially to SF1 Evil or SF1 Stoned. The race is not won in the first corner, so keep it clean, guys. But I'm going to give a shout out quick and say good luck, everybody. Have a good race. We're coming up to the lights now. Goomba, if you want to take... I usually scroll down through everybody in the first corner, but probably from Hilly back, I'll keep up with Mario.
Yep. Say at the beginning of the race, we've got 17 viewers at the moment.
18 viewers now. Cheers, guys. So thank you so much. So here we go. 5 red lights are about to drop. Come on, give me a better view. No. There we go. 5 red lights. And we are go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. OTR Phoenix. Ooh, Lassos gets a slow start. That opens the door for Amandale. Lassos goes to the outside the block. Can these guys get through clean? Everybody's pretty clean. I didn't see any carbon fiber flying.
No.
Lassos gets himself back up a
sure
second.
It's just wheel to wheel a little bit there. No damage, anything.
Amandale running in third. That's solid.
Ooh.
As a clerk. Andrew J.S. Thomas gets himself up.
Ooh, Andy Caps is spun, I think. Umpy Lumpy got a little bit of a bump from behind. Didn't see by who though. Well, there has been damage, I saw a bit.
Interval up. Lassos has Amandale all over the back of him, followed by Wanabizo, and Leclerc is looking. Top 5 guys are all right there. I don't think they want to lose too much pace or gain. I think they want to keep with Phoenix here. Phoenix is pulling a little bit of a gap. Dagaro pointing out Toro dive bomb Lewis, both front wings broken. Absolute gets himself in the 12th. Lumpy Lumpy has found himself up to 11th. Phoenix goes quickest. That is the first lap, so I kind of expected. I never know why I bumped that out.
Looks like Lewis has got a bit of wing damage.
Amandale makes a move on Zeus. Can't make it stick though. Wanabizo's all over the back of Amandale.
God, that's a line of cars.
I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Amandale gives a shoulder to Wanabizo. Leclerc right behind. Follow on board with Leclerc here. William is right behind this pack too. Hilly has gotten himself around Coetzee in 7th. Coetzee does have Raisin right behind him. Phoenix has opened up a 1.3 second gap already. Amandale probably wants to think about making a move. It might help once the DRS is open. The gap in the front might come down.
There's going to be a lot of DRS. Because there are so many people within a second of each other.
Just keeping an eye on the interval. See, Raisin is right behind Coetzee. I see Mario's right behind Absolute as well. Andy Caps is caught up to Lewis.
Yeah, I think that's because Lewis has also got a broken front wing.
And Andy Caps make a move here for 14. Doesn't have DRS yet.
Camera.
Pulls for the inside line. Not enough in it. Thinks about, tucks it back in. Amandale still working on Lassos. With Wanabizo right behind. Leclerc has fallen just a little bit. Wanabizo. Gap at the top now, 1.5. DRS. Ooh, Amandale gets a little out of touch here. DRS open for all of these guys. Zeus is going to be the sitting duck here on the next straight front. So we'll keep it on board with Amundale. Mario gets Absolute. Absolute gets Mario. I'm telling you, these guys back and forth. The gap is starting to come back down. 1.3. Gonna keep it on board with Amundale. Oh, Zeus goes wide.
I moved off Andy Caps and went back to him. He's missing almost half a wing.
Amundale, Leclerc, all the fast time. Amundale goes for the inside. Can he make it stick? He does get around. Can he pull Zeus right there? Amundale finds himself in the second. Tries to break the slipstream. Just watching the gap. I see Raisin is close to Andrew. Followed by Umpy. These guys are so close. The gap at the top now 1.2.
Andy Caps is pitted. What happened there? He's pitted and got some mediums on.
Maybe to fix that front wing too.
Let's see if he got the fix.
Stefanik. Raisin looks for the inside of. I think he makes it stick. Andrew's gonna fight back. He tucks it back in. Steph in the comments. Myself, SF1 Rhodes, and SF1 Goomba are commentating tonight. So Raisin gets himself in the 9th. Andrew's gonna look for the DRS though. And Umpy's right there behind Andrew. Amundale sets the quickest time. The gap at the top now is 0.9 seconds. Ooh, Andrew Diaz Thomas goes to the inside.
Ooh. Mario's trying to get past Absolute. Gets past him.
Goes for the inside.
Will it stick? Ooh, no. Absolute gets past again.
Raisin pushes Umpy a little wide, gives him the shoulder.
Ooh, Mario going for
Absolute
Absolute again.
Make it.
Oh, Jesus.
Mario gets out loose.
God, these are so tight.
Gap at the top now is 0.7. So Amundale is catching Phoenix. Umpy right in the back of Raisin. I think he's going to want to think about getting in front of him on the front stretch here with the DRS. Leclerc still sitting in 5th. Gap at the top now, half a second. Amundale is catching Phoenix. Can Umpy make a move on the front stretch to get around Raisin and catch up to Andrew?
I've just spotted that Coatsy and Hilly are having a fight. They're getting quite close to each other.
Ooh. I know these two did practice this week together too. I think Umpy's a little too far behind Raisin to make a charge. We might have to wait. Stick on board. The gap at the top, guys. Amundale and Phoenix are now fighting. So if you want to keep an eye on Coatsy and Hilly.
Yep, sticking on him.
Zeus is losing ground to these two. Can Amundale get across and get through? Grab that lead from Phoenix. This backstretch, I feel the DRS, it's kind of like a weak zone. It allows you to pull the gap, but it's just too short. You can't really do much with it. I think Phoenix knows he's under pressure now with Amundale right behind. Haasworth versus a Toro, guys. Ooh, the Zeus. 5 second grid
5 seconds, stop go. Nope, stop go, not grid penalty.
Or yeah, stop go. Amadale for the lead, goes in the inside of Phoenix. Phoenix locks up a little bit. Wanabizo gets around the Zeus. Amadale grabs the lead. Phoenix is going to fight back. I think this is going to be a battle the whole race between these two. Phoenix is right there behind Amadale.
Yeah, and Coasty and Helio are still within a second of each other. Although it does look like Hurley's pulling away a bit.
Alright, so Phoenix is behind. He does have DRS though. Can he stick with Amadale? I think Wanabizo is starting to pick up on Phoenix as well. Gotta watch that.
Yeah, and he's pulling away from Coatsy quite a bit.
Keeping Amadale honest here. It's already lap 7. I didn't even realize how many laps. So Phoenix will have DRS. Can he pull Slipstream in? Amadale goes to the inside to try to protect. Phoenix is going to shoot for the outside here. Oh, they are close.
But side by side down.
Bumpy pits. I think he might go for mediums. Phoenix and Amadale.
Oh, wide for Mario.
Leclerc. Oh, these guys side by side. Williams right behind him too. Oh, Leclerc is a little loose. Oh, these guys, I think Zeus is struggling now with his tires. Or he overheated his brakes because Leclerc is all over the back of him.
I'm watching this now as there's not many.
Oh, they go side by side.
There's still a train.
Leclerc is gonna get it. Grabs it. Oh, handicapped tires, DNF.
I think he just gave up because he was so far behind.
So Leclerc gets himself up to 4th. Now he's going to want to chase. Can Phoenix make the move here? I think he's a little too far back again. Just a little too far back. Wanabizo sat himself in 3rd. Leclerc. Oh, William does get himself around the Zeus. I think the Zeus is struggling a little bit.
Ooh.
I wonder if he has any front wing damage.
Andrew just got past Coasty apparently. Coasty in the first corner.
So Andrew looking to catch Hilly now. Hilly does have about a 2-second gap. Gap at the top is still half a second. I think with Umpy, he's going to want to nurse those tires, but I think he can do it. He's got to go 20 laps on these tires. 21 laps, actually. He might think about being a 2-stop strategy. Phoenix still fighting Amadale at the top. Give you guys the idea that you guys know. Sorry, I didn't have that on. Let's see what battery Phoenix puts into over. He's going to carry the speed this time. He's going to go for the outside. Raisin has retired. Or he's
no,
left
he
the
left.
session.
Oh dear.
Can you
I'll try and
jump on? So
right
they're
back.
side by side. these guys side by side for the lead. It's going to be, I think, an entire race battle. Right on board with Phoenix here, chasing Amandale for the lead. I think those tires are starting to give a little bit. They do definitely have some
Coates is pitted to put super softs on. Seems he's going for a 2-stop.
Cheeky move.
19 laps on super softs on this track. I don't think they'll last.
No way. Even I couldn't make those things last on this track.
Yeah, Raisin's ghosted.
Oh boy, hopefully he can get back into his car. So Umpy has passed Lewis because Umpy is on the mediums here. Phoenix still chasing Amandale. Phoenix goes for the undercut. He's going to pit.
He might have had him.
Gets himself into the pit clean.
Mario's racing apparently.
The pits are starting to come in. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix.
Phoenix onto mediums.
Okay, that was weird. I had it. I thought he got stuck in the pits for a second.
Yeah,
racing
happened to me like every time people come into the pits. I don't know what's wrong with it at the moment.
Hilly is gonna, I think.
Williams also got on to mediums. Coates is the only one that's gone on to softer tyres.
Yeah, it might be the cross point. A lot of the front runners, you could tell these guys were battling tire wear.
Mario's got past Absolute again. Phoenix has got past Absolute.
Absolute still on the softs. It might be because he's struggling. Phoenix, I think a lot of these guys are going to pit now. Amandale, Wanabizo, Leclerc, Lassus, Hilly, Andrew, and Mario, I think, are going to pull it in. Or do you risk it, try to pull one more lap? Amandale's in. Wanabizo stays out. Leclerc stays out. Lassus stays out. Hilly pulls it in, and Andrew stays out. So out of the top 5, only 2 guys pulls it in.
Both Renaults are together again.
Teammates. Keep it clean, guys. I think
Coates's got the better tyre here. So.
Yeah, he will be quicker here.
He's got to be careful
of that braking. His tires will die off.
And you got Hilly coming in from behind. On brand new mediums.
Phoenix and Amandale again, side by side. Phoenix does pit Amandale. It looks like for the meantime the undercut did work. Oh, Mario goes really wide. So these guys, the front runners, Wanabizo, Leclerc, Lassus need to push now. Because they're starting to lose time to Phoenix and Amandale. Amandale's coming up off the backstretch now, and Wanabizo is coming around the last corner. He's gonna want to pit. He does. Leclerc sends it to the pits. Lassus is gonna send it to the pits. Andrew stays out.
He's very bad. It was a very good move.
Puts himself in
the how bad the tyres are.
Lassus serving his pit stop penalty. Phoenix is going to get through.
Mario's pitted.
Amandale. Williams sets the fastest lap on a set of mediums.
Bad.
He is pushing.
Some mediums. Still the only one on the soft supers. Hilly is creeping up behind. Slowly, but he is creeping up behind, I think.
Can Armadale get around? Pretty impressed. Andrew has kept his tires on 12 laps. They look pretty good too. A little bit of wear.
Lusus is getting overtaken by Raisin's Ghost.
Who was? Absolute.
Lusus.
Oh, Lusus. Oh, Mario and Lusus at the back. It looked like for a second Umpy was ghosted. He's back now. So, Andrew pits now. Phoenix and Armadale coming around the last corner. Can Andrew... Oh, Umpy 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Armadale goes for the move on the inside. Phoenix leaves it open. Where does Andrew come out? He's on his way out now.
There's like a 4-car battle here, right? Yeah, there is.
Just behind Hilly. William, 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. So Phoenix, I missed it. Phoenix has lost the lead to Armadale again. These guys, 4-second gap between these two front runners and Monabizo. Leclerc has found himself into third.
Ooh, that was very close there. Beginning corners, about 3 wide, three wide car going around the corners.
Absolute, Lusus and Mario. Easy guys. All fighting for that last points-paying position in 10th.
And everyone is pitted and put on mediums apart from, obviously, Coetzee. I almost said it again.
Raisin's Ghost Car pitted again. Coasty. That's his new name. We'll call him Coasty. So Absolute is fighting Lusus and Mario. Closest. Coatsy is trying to make a move on his teammate William. I think he might be a little too far back. Dives for the inside, thinks about it, pulls it back in. Gap at the top, 0.8. I'm watching. The top, I would say 8 are all within kind of a shouting distance of each other. Hilly, I mean, is only 4 seconds behind Coetzee, but Hilly's tires are going to last a lot longer. Coatzee's going to have to pit again. Coetzee going for a move on his teammate. I'm curious to wonder when Jeff is going to tell Coetzee to pit on those super softs and what they'll put him on. I think they'll put him on another set of softs.
If he can get away with it, yeah. But no, that's not. Yeah, no softs.
I wonder if he's going to pull it in this lap, next lap. Phoenix
he's
has
on 5 laps.
Lost a second.
Ready.
Going in now.
No, he's pitting now.
I knew those tires didn't last very long.
No.
So Hilly's going to pip Coetzee. So is Andrew J.S. Thomas. Umpy's going to pip him. Lusus is going to get him. The whole train of cars are going to get Coetzee for coming in the pits. He's on his way out now.
Ooh, it might be close between him and Lusus.
Just
it's going to be very close.
Lusus is coming. I think he does it. Oh, the move for Mario and Absolute.
Oof.
Give each other room. Very respectful driving. Absolute does make the move though.
I was thinking, I haven't seen Absolute's name come up for penalty yet, so he doesn't have to keep as aggressively defending.
All these guys have actually kept it relatively clean, and I haven't seen too many 3-second time penalties. I think there was about 4.
Oh, Absolute goes wide.
Oh, side by side again.
Close.
I think it's going to give it. Neither got DRS from that. Mario goes for the inside. Absolute must have had a really bad exit out of that corner. Side by side, these guys still staying side by side.
This is a terrible
Not
corner.
where I'd want to be side by side.
It's a terrible corner.
Oh,
contact.
Absolute gets really wide. I think Mario's should have DRS here. Just keep it easy, Mario. Gap at the top. Armadale starting to run away. 2.2 seconds. Mario goes for the outside. Side by side, they stay. Oh, Absolute goes for it.
Jesus.
This guy's battling for 10th. Or no, 11th, I should say.
The Sushi's caught up with Coatsy. Actually, he hasn't got him out, he just hasn't left him.
Yeah, the closest is Absolute Mario. That's why I'm keeping it on board with these guys. Absolute gets a better exit this time around. Absolute should have DRS, but like I said, it's kind of a weak DRS zone. Ooh, Coatsy. Yeah, Coatsy went soft. Never mind. I was getting ahead of myself. He might be pretty quick towards the end, though, depending on how well he keeps those softs. That 9-second gap, he could pull to Umpy.
He's on 10 lap hold regions as well.
Absolute does have DRS, throws in the overtaken ERS, goes to the inside. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's...
I don't know what he was trying to do there. It looked like he went to try and...
I think he threw it in to defend a little too late.
At the back of Absolute and just threw it. No, the Sush got Coatsy. Didn't even see that happen.
Coatsy, I think, is going to fight back here. Pop it in. Oh, the Sush almost checks Coatsy's front wing off. Nobody's fault there. Coatsy did have great driver reaction to back off.
And he has DRS to help him get back.
Coatsy has currently half of his ERS battery life, whereas Lassus, he's running about the same.
Looks like he's trying to get some back as well.
Coatsy, gap at the top. Armadale is just putting the laps in. 3-second gap now at the top. His ghost car has overtaken Mario. Umpy, I'm curious to wonder if he can grab some, grab a top 10. I think he's gonna have to pit again. Those mediums, because if he goes in, I definitely know he's gonna put super softs on, and when he comes out, he's gonna be on a charge. Coatsy still not letting Lassus go, though. Just about 9 laps to go. Can Coatsy pulled around? He's on the charge, right behind. In overtake mode. He's just, I think, a little too far back right now. Does he send it? No, he thinks better about it. Gives Lassus a little bit of a bump.
Not enough to get damaged off, so that's good.
I will say I gotta commend Coatsy here, or as his new name, we dubbed it Coasty. He hasn't had this game very long, but he's doing one heck of a job. You can't beat yourself up for being in 10th in GP1 for having this game for maybe a month, I would say, altogether. And it was kind of a lot to think or to learn, especially with the new ERS system.
Yeah, I think everyone was getting
Ooh, Wanabizo is now catching Phoenix here. His Phoenix tires starting to fall off. They are 2 laps older as well. Maybe the undercut is starting to play into a strategy. Leclerc is not that far behind. This could get interesting, Goomba. In fact, I know for a reason it's going to. Any one of these guys could get a 3-second penalty, chuck him down to 4th or 5th. It's going to go super softs, I believe.
Yep.
I know. He's going to be on a charge. He'll be somebody to watch for the last couple laps. He should easily get out and then make a charge towards Absolute. Maybe even Coatsy.
Coatsy is sticking with Lassus.
Wanabizo sticking with Phoenix here, still in DRS. Can he make the move? I think he's close enough now. He does not put it into overtake though. Right on board, yeah, I think he's staying a little too far behind. Toro Rosso versus the Red Bull. Oh, Phoenix gets a really bad exit out of that corner. That opens the door. Wanabizo's right behind him. Absolute 3-second time penalty.
Ooh. Be bad because Lumpy's on the super softs charging from 7 seconds to 6.
So that only puts him 3.8 seconds now behind Absolute. And I know that gap's going to come down quick. Wanabizo gets a little out of the hair. Wanabizo still with Phoenix. Amandale, I think, is asserting his dominance in this race. He's pulled away. Phoenix is under pressure, having a hard time keeping Wanabizo behind him. And Leclerc's not too far off in the distance.
That's the fastest lap.
Wanabizo is going to make a move on Phoenix. Phoenix leaves the inside. Phoenix goes for the switch. I think job done. Wanabizo has got him. But now Phoenix has somebody behind him in a championship battle. I know it's early, but they're right behind. Avondale is just showing a whole nother class today compared to Australia.
Lumpy with the superstars of Isis Let.
So Phoenix looks to keep him bored, see how Leclerc's getting on, and picks up a 3-second time penalty for setting the fastest lap. Sometimes you really have to love this game. I have to wonder if Leclerc, I'm going to have to keep an eye on the Delta. He is not too far away from Phoenix. Can he make it into the third place? Phoenix a little too far away from Juan Avizo to make a move. Leclerc not that far behind. Only a few laps left, and it's gonna get more interesting with each lap. Solid drive for William to be in what I think is 5th.
Yeah,
Haley puts himself in 6th. There you go. Team Force India. Coetzee is working on the Seuss still.
He is just sticking right behind him, but can't find anywhere to overtake.
Lumpy is catching absolute fast. He's going to want to start thinking about fuel though, because his light is on. His fuel light is yellow.
Ooh, it is. Thanks. If he's this close, he can put it back down to standard.
Ooh, Lassus runs wide. Coetzee gets him. And Coetzee's going to have DRS for that.
Yep.
Absolute's going to be under pressure. Umpy's right there. Umpy has about 4 laps to get in front of Absolute and pull a 3-second gap.
Oh no, they've both got 3 seconds.
I'm not sure if Absolute has 2 or 1.
I know he has 1.
Lumpy looking to get past Absolute. It might work here. Absolute pulls to the inside to block. Guard his position, sorry. Umpy goes in the outside. Side by side. Umpy goes in the inside. Absolute got, I think, a bad corner out of there. Or an exit. Umpy gets the job done.
No, he does. He needs to. Lumpy needs to pull a 3-second. No, never mind. he's got an 8-second. No, he hasn't. Yeah, he needs to pull a 3-second gap between him and Absolute. Absolute has 1, and Lumpy has 2.
So Umpy's really gonna have to push here, and it's gonna be hard because he has low fuel.
He does, but he's managed to get it back out of the yellow.
It's that ever. Oh, Absolute loses it. Oh.
I have to say, he's lucky.
No, right.
He's lucky he only lost a bit of a wing.
Now, question is, do you pit for a new wing and just go for the quickest lap? It's going to stay out. 3 laps to go. Humpy needs the push now. Lassus. Coetzee did get around Lassus. Now Lassus is going to go around Coetzee.
Ooh.
Hilly has found himself with Andrew coming in to attack him. Andrew's going to look to pass Coetzee. Or not Coetzee. Hilly. So many names. Leclerc is catching Phoenix. He's in with DRS range. I might have to pop up there, guys. If that interval comes down anymore. Guys in the comments, if you're watching, driver of the day. I think I have mine picked out.
Whoa. Me and Coetzee can't find a place to overtake.
I'll show you guys the spots gained.
Lewis with 3
Lewis gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, he's second to last.
Andrew almost goes for an inside look. Wayne says Amundale. Degaro's rooting for Leclerc. These two still fighting. Hilly and Andrew.
Yeah, and you got Coetzee.
But I'm going to pop it up.
Well.
Leclerc is half a second. DRS with just about 2 laps to go. Can he make it? FRT Montoya says Andrew, maybe. It's between him, I think, for my vote, and Wanavizo. These guys have 2 great races, the 2 Red Bulls. Leclerc is looking. Oh, here we go, guys. These 2 last week in Australia. Now these 2 this week in Bahrain.
Ooh.
Leclerc goes on the inside. Phoenix is gonna make a maybe late charge. Oh, Leclerc makes job done. Can Phoenix hang with him? He's right there. Goes for the inside look. These guys are gonna battle back and forth. Oh, the switch. Leclerc gets him back. Hilly and Andrew fighting. Andrew shows him the shoulder. Andrew gets himself up to 6th. Leclerc, I think, is gonna push as hard as he can now. Phoenix does have DRS. I'd have to say, sometimes it's way more exciting than actual F1. Can Phoenix make a late charge for it? Phoenix will have DRS. Right on Gordon. I think he's a little too far away. Leclerc goes for the inside. Phoenix leaves him for the late outside. Side by side again. Leclerc gives a little bit of a bump. Ooh, Phoenix gets a little loose. It's the last lap though. I'm gonna have to pop on Amundale here soon, guys. He's had a commanding race. I think Phoenix lost a little bit of time battling with Leclerc.
I think Hilly took a bit too much curve there on the first corner.
Amundale on the back stretch now. I'll pop back with him. Leclerc goes in. Phoenix goes in. William doing a solid job in 5th. Phoenix, I think, is too much of a gap now to make it happen, but Amundale coming up. Amundale is going to come across and get his first SF1 victory under the lights of Bahrain. So here he comes. Does a little bit of a victory weave. He needs to laugh because he deserves it. Grabs the win. Juan Abizo goes for second. Leclerc gets third. Phoenix gets fourth. Williams is going to come around now. See if he can hold on to fifth.
I hate that. Right, I think Andrew Hilly has a flat tire.
I'll have to take a look at that. William gets himself sixth. That's so close. Phoenix has left the session. So Zeus is coming around for eighth.
Definitely hear that.
I think it's the fireworks going off.
That's what it is, isn't it? It always sounds like a flat tire. Every time.
Coates gets himself ninth. Umpy's going to come across for a solid race for 10th.
Oh, and spin.
And properly puts it in the wall. Absolute.
Yeah, nice one over the line.
Absolute goes, grabs 11th. So, Goomba, if you can do me a favor and invite Amandale, Juan Abizo, and Leclerc into the party. And we'll get these guys podium interviews and then it'll be job done. Oh, that was crazy. There we go. There's Leclerc. Just need Juan Abizo and Amandale, and then we'll get you guys going for the podium interviews. There's Amandale.
That's good.
Yes, 1 second. There we go. Guys, if you can include your audio, just go to the party menu and click that tick box.
Yep, it's done.
Okay. We will get this underway. Amandale, I will start with you. Congratulations.
Sorry, what you say?
Congratulations. I will say, solid drive. Tell us a little bit about your race.
A complicated race because with the soft tire I struggle a little bit, and with the medium that was better, and I have a better rhythm than Phoenix, and that's it, and I win on my favorite track.
I was gonna say, once you pulled the lead, the interval at the top was 1 second, then 2 seconds, and 3 seconds. So you definitely look like you were in a more comfortable rhythm than the other drivers today.
Yes,
he was so strong.
I missed my last lap on the Q3 and without that, and I will be in pole with 2 tenths and a half ahead, and I am but it's the win, and so now I don't care of the qualifying.
Congratulations. I'll hand it over. Goomba, do you have anything to add?
No, I thought it was a very clean race for you. Just great racing.
Thank you.
All right. We will move on to our second place. I think personally, between you and your teammate, Juan Abizo, you guys have tied for me. Definitely driver of the day. You guys both had an incredible race. So I'll ask you to talk me through your race.
Yeah, it's a very difficult race because Bahrain it's not my better track, and after a good qualifying, bad start, P4 after the start, and after the pit stop, I'm quicker than Phoenix, and a good pass of him. I'm very happy to this result, and I think my teammate finishing the points, so it's a good day for us, for the team, for the constructor championships. So no, good day.
I think your teammate actually pulled a fifth out of that. He came through the field and grabbed a great solid race. So, Goomba, do you have
Yes.
anything to add?
No. That's a perfect day.
No.
For
Okay.
Goomba.
On to our third place, Leclerc. I will say, in Australia,
Hello.
you guys battled, and in Bahrain, you battled. So I'm wondering, come next week, are you guys going to battle in China? Incredible race, incredible pull to get yourself in the third. Talk me through your race.
For me, that's third place. It's like a victory for me. I hate Bahrain, so
Like me.
qualifying that was pretty close. So I was pretty hungry to be in P5. So yeah, that was a pretty good race, a good move on Phoenix, and that's it.
Short and sweet, but I will say congratulations to all you guys. Congratulations again. You top three in Bahrain. We are at China next week. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. Yeah. Excited about it or no?
China. I hate China. This track is just boring.
Shit.
Shit.
Well,
Let's see in China.
unfortunately, we're there next week. So, but until then,